It is now my pleasure to welcome today's commencement speaker, Samir Saini. Mr. Saini is an Albert Dorman Honors College scholar and civil engineering graduate of NJIT. With an impressive career spanning over 25 years, he currently serves in a pivotal strategy and go-to-market role within Microsoft's government practice, empowering state and local governments to leverage various technologies with a keen focus on artificial intelligence to transform citizen services and optimize operations. Prior to Microsoft, Mr. Saini had extensive experience serving in several chief information officer roles in both the public and private sectors. His deep expertise in technology strategies, operations, project delivery, and product management across a broad spectrum of industries makes him an invaluable speaker for graduates entering the tech industry. Please join us in welcoming today's honored speaker guest, Samir Saini.
Thank you, Dean Milley, for that warm introduction, and thanks to all of you for being here on this momentous and exciting day. It is an incredible honor to address the 2024 master's graduates for the Yingwu College of Computing. Today, we're celebrating not just the end of one journey, but the exciting start of another, and in the field that's constantly redefining what is possible in our world. Congratulations to all of you on this remarkable achievement. A huge thank you to NJIT, to the esteemed faculty at the Yingwu College of Computing, and to all the wonderful parents and families, partners and friends of our graduates that have gathered both here and online as well. Your steadfast support and dedication has been the key in nurturing the bright minds that sit before us today. Now, earning a master's in computing from this incredible university is no minor feat. You have navigated through arguably the toughest curriculum possible, and you've completed projects and published research that would baffle probably the best of us. And for many of you, you did all of this while working a part-time or full-time job, all at the same time. And with all of this on your plate, you still manage to support the partners and families and friends that are gathered here today. Now, these achievements are more than just commendable, in my opinion. They are heroic in every sense of the word. So, I've been working in the field of IT for almost 30 years now, starting in the private sector for companies like GE and MGM Resorts, and then moving on to the public sector, taking on CIO roles for the city of Atlanta and for New York City. And now I'm with Microsoft, where I'm lucky to be with a company that's really pushing the boundaries of technical innovation and human empowerment. Now, over my career, I've been witness to and privileged to help shape the remarkable evolution in technology, from the initial boom of personal computing to the explosion of the internet, and of course now in the era of cloud computing and AI. Each shift has not only transformed the tools and the systems that we use, but also fundamentally altered how we live and how we work and how we connect with one another. Now, as you stand on this threshold of this new chapter in your lives, let's acknowledge that we are embarking on yet another seismic technological shift that has the power to transform the very fabric of our society. In the next 5 years or less, we should expect continued advancements in AI, of course, in generative AI, in quantum computing, in spatial computing, just to name a few, that will push the boundaries of what we thought possible and enhance our human potential in ways that really we can only begin to imagine. Now, just to put this in perspective, and we'll use AI as an example, we will all live in a world where we will stop thinking about AI as a chatbot that requires constant human input to complete a task. Instead, we will use AI as autonomous agents designed to automate complex tasks with little to no human intervention. We will simply explain the task to complete and the goal to achieve, and it will leverage all the tools and knowledge at its disposal to get the job done. Now, this AI future will be the next revolution around how we interact with PCs, mobile devices, and machines, even bigger than the revolution from the command line to the graphical user interface. Yes, I am confidently saying, that Tony Stark's Jarvis will soon become a reality, and in some ways, we're already starting to see it. The fusion of man or woman and machine will soon become so seamless that distinguishing between them will become impossible. So, why am I talking about all this, and why is it important to you? Because this emerging AI revolution comes with some very profound societal risks. How will we combat AI-generated misinformation and safeguard our privacy? How will we ensure AI is fair, AI is transparent and inclusive? It's a daunting thought, and I really hope this never happens, but what if we face a scenario where there is an uncontrolled, self-aware AI that emerges? Now, this isn't science fiction anymore. These are the pressing questions that we will need you to address. And you have both the responsibility and the privilege of guiding how we blend AI into our daily lives. It's a role that requires both vision and ethical rigor to ensure that these technologies enrich our society and avoid all the harms that it may pose in all its forms. So as you move forward in your professional careers, consider the profound impact of your work. Every LLM you train, every algorithm you write, every app you build, every line of code you refine plays a critical role in sculpting our shared future. Your work has the potential to bridge divides, to eliminate barriers, and to position AI as a tool to drive genuine human progress for every single person on the planet. So, now that I've laid the weight of the world on your shoulders, and I apologize for that, let's shift gears and relax a bit. Allow me to offer you some practical advice that I hope might serve you well as you forge your path forward. Now, some of the lessons I'll share came to me early on, some a bit later, and there are a couple that are still a work in progress, but still really good advice. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Throughout my career, I've jumped into roles where the truth is, I wasn't entirely sure I was ready. A good example was when I took on my first CIO job for a $500 million struggling business at General Electric when I was 25 years old. So feeling like I had imposter syndrome would be a giant understatement. But I tackled the role head on, I learned on the fly, and I helped turn the business around. And just when things started feeling comfortable, I knew it was time to move on, shake things up again. Stay curious and embrace lifelong learning. Now, we are in a field where change is really the only constant, so keeping up with the latest advancements will be crucial to you in staying relevant and competitive in today's market. Just ask my dad, who's actually sitting right over there. I didn't even tell you why. My dad graduated from NJIT as well with his master's in EE in 1975. The year I was born, actually. After a stellar 50-year career working for an engineering firm on the most complex projects imaginable in literally every part of the world, he finally retired when he was, wait for it, 80. Or so we thought. Turns out that retirement didn't suit him very well. He got bored, and so he started his own consulting practice. He continues to take online courses to stay up to date on the latest engineering practices. He even maintains his PE license in several states where he's working active projects today. My dad turns 88 in August. And he's still deeply engaged in his work. So if my dad isn't the shining example of what lifelong learning means, then honestly, I don't know who is. Dive into diverse sectors and industries. Now, throughout my nearly 30-year IT career, I've made a deliberate choice to work in a wide spectrum of industries, 9 industries so far, and I'm not done counting. All of us are in this field of IT have this remarkable gift to be able to push the boundaries of technology in any sector on the planet. From energy to healthcare, from retail to government. Seize any chance you get to learn and make an impact in different industries. It is an outstanding way to unlock new career opportunities and to witness the unique applications of your work. Soft skills matter. Technical skills are important, there's no question. But being able to communicate with clarity, to collaborate in teams, to consider diverse perspectives, this is what will drive both your individual success and the collective achievement of your teams. Fail fast and fail forward. Now, I've had my share of failures and challenges, both during my time at NJIT and during the course of my professional career. Whether it was an engineering project that just missed the mark, or a rushed go-live for a ERP system that was full of post-production issues, failure happens to us all. Now, where this becomes a problem is when our failures stifle our innovation, they degrade our confidence, or when they impact the morale of our team. What I've learned over the years is to see failure as an opportunity to quickly assess what didn't work, then adapt, and try again. I've also learned to encourage a culture where taking risks is a very good thing, and every failure is seen as a crucial step forward. So as you move forward, keep pushing boundaries and embracing failing fast and failing forward. And finally, remember to log out of work and log into life. So my wife made sure I added this gem into the speech. And for me and for her, this is definitely a work in progress. But in all seriousness, burnout in our field is a very real thing. Companies in our field, both small and large, are pushing software engineers and analysts to their limits in a mad rush to keep pace and stay ahead of the competition. Prioritize your mental and physical health by setting boundaries and taking time to recharge. We all need you to be healthy, to be engaged, and most importantly, just to be happy. Now, as we close this chapter and you step into the next, remember that the paths you forge from here will touch every corner of the world. You are not just graduates. You are stewards of a future that will be shaped by innovation grounded by your values. As masters in this domain, you have both the privilege and the profound responsibility to wield the power of technology as a force for good, to enhance our lives, to safeguard our freedoms, and to bridge our divides. The road ahead will challenge you. There's no question about it. Testing your resilience, testing your resolve, and testing the responsibility you've been given. Embrace these challenges with the same courage and commitment that brought you to this day. Let the lessons you learned here at NJIT be a guiding star as you navigate your career. And through it all, continue to learn, continue to adapt, and continue to lead with empathy and purpose. Congratulations once again on your momentous achievement. Go forth with confidence that you can and will make a difference. Thank you, and I wish each of you success, happiness, and the courage to use your talents to shape a brighter future for us all. Thank you.
Thank you, Sami, for sharing those inspiring words with our soon-to-be newest NJIT alumni. So according to Sami, you should be planning for a 70 to 80-year-long career, and you should be prepared to learn all along. So you are not done learning, you are just starting now.